Vizcom just did it again. There's another update, this time on the render style's automotive exterior. Basically, it is focused on automotive design exterior sketch style. So rather than realistic images, it adds this digital artistic feeling to your sketches. So I'm gonna show you a couple of examples, and after that, I'm gonna turn one of the sketches into this render by using this new feature. Here is the first one I tried. This is a muscle car sketch. Let's start from the sketch directly. Quite dirty sketch just to put the proportions and the silhouette of the car. Under the render with the automotive exterior render style, I used the prompt very basic like concept muscle car from the side view, and the drawing influence I kept around 90-95 for all the sketches that you will see in this video. So when I generated, I got the result of this one. It is amazing. I love it because it gives this sketchy feeling, but not like a completed sketch or nothing realistic that much, but it's an amazing base. Like, I can take this, I can already export this and put it in Photoshop to add my own details and develop the sketch further. By the way, Vizcom is also planning to update the brush settings, so hopefully we will not need to get out of Vizcom to Photoshop. Maybe we will be able to do everything in Vizcom directly. So this is the first step, which is already impressive. And if you want to go a step further, you can just refine the sketch. I did it by going to this refine and kept around 90% drawing influence. And this was the result. And as you see, the difference is quite subtle, but it gives a little bit more details, a little bit more refinement, while keeping this sketchy feeling. I like that. Then with the Vizcom brush tools, I did a couple of changes. As you see here, I added a very rough headlight. I changed the rear silhouette a little bit. Let me turn it off and on again. You can see these are the differences. And then I refined one more step, and here is the result. I love it. I'm quite impressed by this automotive exterior render style. Let me show you a couple more examples. Here is a Volkswagen sketch from front. It was not that symmetric on the paper, don't worry. It was like the left side of the car was totally different almost, so I just flipped it on Photoshop. And here is the first render. Again, the sketch style and one step refinement. But if you want a bit more control, because these colors and stuff are a bit random if you don't specify it. So in this one, I actually picked this area with the in-painting tool, and I said make the car black. It didn't make it black, and I refined it further. So it didn't work exactly what I want. And maybe we can try what would happen if we typed black directly. So let's go back to sketch from the beginning. I go to the render mode, concept, Volkswagen design. Let's type the black at the beginning. Black concept Volkswagen design, front view. Automotive exterior and generate. Let's see if it will manage to make a black sketch, because I have no idea what will happen. Well, it didn't give the black one. These are some different options, but none of them are black. But this might be quite interesting, by the way. That's what I like about Vizcom as well. Like sometimes it doesn't give you what you want, but it gives you some extra element. Like this one, maybe just try to paint in black. But it gave me another idea of it can be like an air intake, or it can be some type of graphical element. It's quite cool. So I'm going to just add it to another layer. To make the idea of black even stronger, I went to Google black Volkswagen Golf front view, and I just saved this image, and on Vizcom, I just put it as a reference image. So now we have the reference image as a black Golf from front view, and the prompt also supports this, and our sketch is from front view Volkswagen. So let's hope we will get some more black results. If not, I will assume that Vizcom's automotive exterior style doesn't have this black training yet. It doesn't know how to make a black sketch yet, which would be a good feedback for Vizcom. But it is actually quite good. I love this one. It also added some things from the reference image, if you realized, like this red GTI lines as well here. So I'm going to confirm this one and go to refine and refine it further to see where it will go. And here we go. We have some cool results. I think I like this one. So now the next step would be just cleaning it around a little bit, maybe on Vizcom, maybe on Photoshop, but it is an amazing start. What I love is to support my sketch process. Let's jump into other examples. Let's turn these off. The next sketch was this straw and concept. I wanted to push the sketch a little bit further than a generic car. Like other than more traditional car, I wanted to do a concept. And I was planning to have like a dark area, the whole thing like a glass. And the first generation was this. And as you see, it kind of cut my glass here to put more body color, because you know, the AI tool knows as like trained by more regular cars, I guess, and it's hard to sometimes show your design. But if we painted it already in the sketch darker color, it would understand to put it darker. But I wanted to check how it will do without it, just from direct paper sketch into this. And it is not bad, because then on Vizcom tools with the brush here, I just painted very roughly. I picked the color here, I painted, I picked the color from here, and I painted. So it's not refined, but I showed that this part should be also the glass or the darker material. So I refined it one more time, and here we go. If I compare with the original sketch, and the result, there are some changes on the details, but it's just amazing. So the next example is a side view coupe type of sketch. I think it's a bit out of proportions, but I wanted to put it anyway. And on this prompt, if I'm right, let me see. You can just double click here on your layer name, Ctrl C, go to create, Ctrl V. It was concept coupe from side view metallic with a wrong typo here, like it should be with C, not with K, metallic. But anyway, blue body color. So it gave me the blue body color at the end. For the blue, it worked. On the black, it didn't work that easy. And I refined it one more time. It's a little bit darker on this area, but overall, it does this nice surface feeling, but still sketchy feeling. I like it. So I mentioned that I would do it also live with you, but we already did it actually with this black Volkswagen here. But let's do another one together, this time from a perspective view, something like that. Let's go to create. I just want to show you how fast it is. Concept Cabrio from front perspective view. I will just go to drawing influence 90 or 95. By the way, I can pick the number 4 here to generate 4 images at once because I'm using the paid version of Vizcom, but you can go to vizcom.ai and you can try it for free and you will have only the option 1, but you can generate again and again this way. By the way, if I didn't mention yet, this video is sponsored by Vizcom and thank you for that. But as you can see, all the things I do it because of I believe. And sponsored video doesn't mean that they tell me what to do in these videos or they don't even tell me what to say or anything. They give me all the freedom to do what I want. And as you see, I really love this tool and I just show you what I use it for. I think AI is getting bigger and bigger also on automotive industry. So that's why I'm pushing sometimes this AI content this year, especially because it is the new thing. I believe that it will be very useful. It is already very useful. I know that some professional designers use it. I use it on my professional projects and also on my personal projects. And I'm even preparing an AI for car design course. At the moment, it's on pre-order stage. And if you pre-order, you will get some discount. You can see the details on my website, berkaplan.com. And I just wanted to mention that because sometimes I saw some negative comments about AI, like stop this AI or the real designer doesn't use AI. There's nothing like that. I met with professional designers and I did a workshop recently in Munich with Hochschule München, Professor Dr. Wickenheiser, students and professional designers. And I see the potential of AI again and again. I see the interest to AI and I see where it is going. So I just don't want you to miss out. I just don't want you to fall behind. I will make another video specifically on this topic. And I guess if you watch this video until here, you are interested in AI. So I think it's the good direction. So let's go back to sketch. We wrote concept car view from perspective view. Let's just generate. While waiting, let's get hydrated. Here you go. The first one, again, an interesting one. Wool. You see, that's, again, what I like. This happy accidents. Like, it can be interesting. Black here. Black bumper with like a red body. Maybe something. This is also not bad. So I like the first two. Here I like those colors. So I'm going to add them separately as layers, or the first time as a layer, the second one I will just confirm. Let's just refine it one more step here. Here we go. It's a little bit destroyed on the back, but again, it's easy to fix because most of the job, like maybe you would spend a couple hours to achieve this yourself. So I love it. Let's confirm it. Let's go back to our layers. I'm going to turn this one on and I will also refine that further. It's pretty cool. Again, of course, I see the mistakes. I see the missing parts. It doesn't matter at all. The whole idea is getting a super cool starting point and developing the design further. So I love it. I will edit these sketches on Photoshop to bring them further and I will post it on my Instagram and on my YouTube community tab. So if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more car design content and you can follow me on Instagram for seeing the results after Photoshop as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.